It's a lot to take in here. It's complicated, and this investigation is far from over. But for the first time since this happened back in June, we're learning a theory as to motive here. Sources telling Fox 2 that a local attorney is the mastermind behind it all. Back in the spring, he allegedly wrote up a will for Daniel Hutchison, putting himself in that will, and that's where the plot, the murder for hire plot, started. This is the trio facing charges in a murder for hire plot to kill well-known jeweler with a celebrity client list, Daniel Hutchison. We are learning it could go much deeper, and a person of interest, a local attorney, is likely the mastermind behind it all. We cannot name him because he's not been charged yet. Several corroborating sources tell Fox 2, like so many crimes similar to this, it traces back to money. That attorney we're referring to is the person of interest in an investigation that has taken investigators on twists and turns since June 1st. That's when 47-year-old Hutch was shot and killed in his SUV in front of his jewelry store off Greenfield in Oak Park. His wife Marissa in the passenger seat. She was not hurt. It was this man, police say, 44-year-old Roy Larry, that rode up on a bicycle, pulled out a gun, and murdered Hutch midday. Then the investigation broke open, leading to more charges against Roy's relative, 57-year-old Darnell Larry, allegedly in on the plot. And above them, sources tell us, was 32-year-old Angelo Raptopoulos, also charged. According to court documents, Raptopoulos hit with a solicitation charge. That charge associated with the plot to also kill Marissa Hutchison. Back to the motive. Several sources close to the investigation tell Fox 2 the local attorney we mentioned earlier is connected to Raptopoulos and had a lot to gain from this couple being dead. We are told the attorney befriended Hutch, then became a business associate who he trusted enough to draft a will that included the attorney. Hutch signed that will, likely without knowing the attorney inserted himself into it. That attorney has a documented history seen in court records in a civil suit against him. It's alleged that the attorney swindled an elderly man from Detroit into deeding over several properties in Detroit and in Washtenaw County, totaling hundreds of thousands of dollars. Then months later, after the quit claims deeds were approved, the elderly man died inside of his Southwest Detroit home. An autopsy reads it was of natural causes, but speculation on his death remains from those close to him. We're told that civil lawsuit was eventually settled between the elderly man's family and the attorney now at the center of the Hutch murder investigation. Back when this tragedy happened, investigators thought only one man was involved, but the layers, they got peeled back and even more people were charged. This investigation, I'm told, has tentacles. So we're talking about this local attorney maybe getting charged here in the next couple of weeks. But there's others, too, that police are looking into. Reporting live in Oak Park, Jessica Dupnack, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, certainly peeling back that onion, as you said, Jessica, and how terrifying to think that someone you trusted enough, an attorney, to do your will would turn on you like that, if indeed that is what happened.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the working theory right now, but those close to Hutch say that he was very trusting. And unfortunately, in this situation, it looks like he just put too much trust in the wrong person.
Absolutely tragic. Thank you so much, Jessica. Great work on this. We appreciate you.
You know, we see these type of cases all the time, right? You put too much trust in somebody that you think is good, only to find out that ultimately they all the way bad to the core. And this is a cold motherfucker right here. This lawyer's a real cold-hearted piece of shit, if you ask me, because ultimately, what is he doing? He's already preyed on the elderly, man, preyed on the jeweler right here, set him up to get killed, and you got 3 people so far that they got connected that were in on it just to get some money. Everybody's in it just to get money. That's the whole root of all of this, is just to get some money. They're all with it. They're willing to kill this man, take him away from his matter of fact, they're going to kill his wife too. So kill him, his wife, take him away from their children. And nobody's thinking, all these brains together, nobody's hitting the brakes, nobody's pausing because they see the dollar signs on this man. They see the dollar signs. They're all willing to throw away their life throw away his life, her life. And this is the epitome of humanity to me right here, because you go all the way to the back, right, of the world as we know it, the Bible, right? Cain killed Abel. Even Jesus' own disciples turned against him. Like, to think that you'd want to live down here in this planet with all this type of fuckery constantly going on, and what do you do? The man's a good-hearted man. That's what his friends would have said about him, right? He's a good-hearted man, you know, too trusting, too trustworthy. And what happens? This man has manifested in 47 years. He's manifested a business. He's growing an empire, and he was making money and doing the right things, putting people on. I mean, he's from Detroit. You see all the rappers, everybody, they all know he's top tier when it comes to jewelry. Now having a piece of his is iconic, but ultimately he was prey. He was a mark from a person he trusted, from a person he paid to draft up his will. He had an out-of-pocket expense for this lawyer, and the whole time the lawyer fucking him over, looking to set him up to get killed. And ultimately he did set him up, and he's dead. He's gone. He erased this man from the earth for some money, but they ain't gonna get no money. Plot failed. Now you about to go to jail. All y'all about to go to jail, except in prison. Y'all didn't make no money. You could have worked at a job. You could have started a side hustle. You could have did something on the internet, but ultimately you thought you was gonna get to the quick cash. And you know, that rubs me wrong, because I've been on the other hand of this, and I'm lucky to still be here. You know what I mean? And I know at the end of the day, there's so many foul, crooked people in the world like this. So many of them, and especially when it comes to money, it's crazy, because it will, you know, people do anything for it. They kill their own mama, they kill their own daddy. And as we see right here, they killed this man, they was gonna kill his wife. But it's all the time, it's the fucking lawyer right up under him, somebody that he had a liking to, shook his hand, smiled the whole time. This man right here getting ready to exterminate him off this world. You know, the cold story of the world, though, right there, man. You know, I think we got to do better as humans, man. It's just crazy. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. What y'all thought about this right here? What you think about Hutch right here? Let me know. Tap it in the comments, and I'm going to get with y'all.